Dr. Rosner to vascular surgery. Dr. Brian.
Are you sure about this order, Dr. Thornhart?
Of course I am.
Well, it's just... an MRI didn't seem necessary, and...
And what, Cully?
Well, her insurance doesn't cover it.
Is that why you're questioning me?
I guess you didn't see Dr. Boardman's memo about unnecessary tests?
If there's a life at stake, it is necessary.
Fine. I'll schedule the MRI.
Oh, good. Thank you. And while you're at it, why don't you run Boardman's little memo through the shredder?
You know what? I think I'll just refer him to you, if you don't mind.
Agent Susan Neuer, 6674.
Hey.
Agent Susan
Keep in
Neuer,
mind the pressure Boardman puts on the nurses.
On all of us. And I'm tired of it. And when I see him, I'm going to tell him just that.
What's up with you?
A patient by the name of Mr. Green. Remember him? Back problems with a crush on you?
Yeah. You think if you'd have done a thorough workup that maybe he wouldn't have found me so attractive?
No. But maybe we could have prevented what's happening now. The man is dying.
The role of Joe Scanlon is now being played by Alex Mendoza.
Hey,
Hey, yourself.
don't you have the day off today?
Yep.
And you're spending it here? What, are you a glutton for punishment?
A friend. Day of your second test. I thought you could use one.
You like watching people getting stuck with needles?
It depends on the person.
It's not exactly my idea of a first date. But let's go for it.
She shoots. She doesn't score.
Oncology. Dr. Oncology.
Oh.
Dr. Stipe to commercial.
6th floor.
Okay, so any luck?
Nada.
Great. Me neither. Nice. What if somebody found it and is like, oh, you know, need PDA. I think I'll just keep it.
Don't be so negative.
Well, we're running out of almost every possible scenario, and we need that information to prove that Jamal's innocent.
We'll find it.
Well, we're almost out of time. Okay, they're transferring him to county this morning, and Cedric's got a lot of buddies there who are just waiting to pay him back.
Then don't give up. That little sucker has got to be here somewhere.
Okay, so let's go.
Oh, hey, Karen, do you have a second? You're about the only person I haven't asked.
Wait. Critical care is calling. I gotta go, but I'll catch you later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Come on.
Yellow, 112 East. Code yellow, 112 East.
I'm sorry about Mr. Green's diagnosis. Are you positive it's accurate?
He's terminal, and we missed it. Some sort of a nervous system meltdown. Whatever is causing it is affecting his orientation.
That's why he was confused and agitated when he came in.
Right.
What showed up on the CTs?
Midbrain structural abnormalities. It's eating his brain away.
What can we do to stop it?
I don't know. I was up all night. I ran every test in the book. I called those hotshots over at neurology and microbiology.
And?
The best anyone came up with is tell Mr. Green to make a will.
How could he be that sick when he was just basically fine a few weeks ago?
And 3 weeks from now, he'll be basically dead because we didn't do enough.
All right. Thornhart, give yourself a break. This may be something we've never seen before.
And what? That lets us off the hook? We should have tested Mr. Green for neurological disease weeks ago.
How could we have targeted that when he wasn't symptomatic?
Oh, okay. So he just slipped through the cracks, right? That happens.
Look, if we tested every single patient that walked through those doors for every disease known
We
to
might
man...
save some of the lives that we're losing now, Lambert. Or shouldn't we bother?
You ready to travel?
The prison van should be here any minute.
You taking bets?
On what?
How long I'll last when I get to county.
We know the score over there, Jamal. You'll be in protective custody until your trial.
Come on, man, that ain't gonna make no difference. All right, inmates run that joint. No way, Cedric's buddies, man. Top of the pecking order, come on.
You won't be near them. Just keep your nose clean. You'll be fine.
Oh, you thought I'd be gone, huh? Sorry.
I'm Courtney Canellos. Could someone please tell Detective Garcia I'm here?
This would be about?
Oh, blood money. This is the lady that turned me in.
And the problem with that is,
Problem is you'll be out on your little shopping spree and I'll be rotting in jail for something I didn't do.
Oh, are you saying you didn't murder Cedric?
Oh, I killed him. In self-defense.
That's your story. Mine is you were wanted for a vicious crime. And I knew where to find you, so I had to turn you in.
Okay, yeah, civic duty, huh?
Yeah, something you wouldn't know about.
Right. I'll tell you another thing I don't get. Is how you ended up with Frank.
I would hate to break it to you, but Frank's no saint.
Great. So maybe you can sell him out, too. You know, if the price is right.
Dr. Hayes to podiatry. Dr. Michael Hayes to podiatry.
Hey, I've been looking for you. Didn't you need to ask me something?
Yeah, it's about Jamal. You know, I've been trying to help him clear his name, and now I keep getting interrupted. Yeah. Hey, buddy, what's up? I know, but it's a big step, and we need to talk about this some more, okay? All right, I'll call you as soon as I can. All right, hang tight. Bye.
Dr. Montrell
Neil,
to the morgue.
Yeah.
Dr. Joe
was there a problem?
Well, when Courtney had me busted for helping Jamal, I never told him who turned me in. Last night, he found out.
Ooh, that must have been rough.
I don't think I've ever seen him so mad at his mom. He wouldn't even go home with her. He ended up staying with me and Joe, and now he wants to move in with us.
And you're caught in the middle of it.
I'm so furious with Courtney after everything she's done to me, but, you know, she is Neil's mother, and she loves him. I don't want to get in the way of that.
You know how people say it's not brain surgery? Well, they ought to say it's not child raising. I can't think of anything tougher.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trade being his dad for anything in the world.
Okay, so the mantra didn't work. Still nothing. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Allison.
I didn't realize what time it was. So do you think that Jamal's already been moved?
Well, we might be able to catch him if we head to the station right now.
Okay, well, let's try, because I want him to know we're still trying.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's go. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, let me know how things work out with Neil, okay?
All right, I will. Mhm.
Oh, Frank, one sec. Maybe this will cheer Neil up. It's an organizer thing. I just plays one game, but I'm sure Neil's really good with this stuff, and maybe he can fix it.
Karen, where did you find this?
I think somebody tossed it. It was in the trash.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, this stupid, wonderful game.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Karen, listen. I will explain this to you later, all right? Right now, we have to get this to Garcia.
Why?
Because you just gave Jamal his get-out-of-jail card.
All right,
Come on.
let's go.
Okay, so stairs?
Stairs, yeah,
All right,
let's go.
okay, that's a good idea.
Hey, you're not gonna hurt me, are you?
Would I do that?
Well, you took a lot of pleasure in kicking my butt in foosball.
That was a game. This is serious.
You're not scared, are you?
I'd be lying if I said no.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so roll up your sleeve. Think happy thoughts.
Oh.
Like what a great combo that was last night. My chicken mole and your mother's spicy corned beef.
On the chocolate sauce, hit that cabbage, though.
I got used to it.
You held your own with the Scanlon tribe.
I like your family a lot.
And I'm still in the dark about yours. Only one I know is Emilio. He's a good paramedic. And he's very, very protective of you.
You think you can handle the pressure?
No problem.
All right. Let's see. Perfect. You've got great veins.
You've got a nice touch.
Great teacher. Okay, make a fist. And all you'll feel is a little pinch. Now, isn't this better than drawing your own?
Much.
Dr. Jacobs to psychiatrics. Dr. Paula Jacobs.
All right, I sent my patient up to the OR now. Where were we?
Finished.
Well, I wasn't. Look, Thornhart, in an ideal world, you'd be right. We would do everything we possibly could to save all of our patients, no matter what the cost. But this is the real world, and all we can do is the best we can.
Well, that's not good enough.
It never is for you.
I worked for a group called Doctors Without Limits. Now I believe in that name. If we didn't know what was wrong with the patient, we didn't rest until we did. Never.
Excuse me, Ian, I have a patient of yours on the line. She wanted to come in today, but I noticed you were fully booked, and I asked her about
Today is fine. I'll walk her in. Thank you.
Fine. Whatever you say.
I have rounds.
Do you really think you're going to be any good to your patients this angry?
It's not going to affect my judgment. What's wrong with being angry anyway?
Look, all we can do is what we know how to do at the moment. Now, if that makes me the bad guy here, then go ahead, bite my head off.
You're far from being the bad guy.
Maybe there isn't one in this situation.
Yeah. Well, I intend to find out.
Okay, well, can you just get the chip off your shoulder in the meantime?
3 weeks ago, a patient by the name of Bob Green came in here with nothing more than a couple of back spasms and a big crush on you. Now he's dying. Maybe somebody ought to be angry for him.
Hey.
For your unselfish help in apprehending a dangerous fugitive.
Come on, ladies. Enjoy the moment.
You gotta be kidding.
See those smiles?
Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate this. But my real satisfaction comes from knowing I did the right thing.
You might want to hold on to that money, Mrs. Barrington, until he's tried and convicted.
Oh, please tell me you're not buying Allison's story that she killed Cedric.
Oh, our case against Mr. Woods is solid, but juries can be unpredictable.
Well, the only thing that matters is my granddaughter is safe, and Courtney rightfully deserves this reward.
Van's here. Jamal, it's a little reminder. Don't be in their faces over there, okay?
I can't tell you how relieved I am that you'll never be able again to damage some innocent person as you did Allison.
I'll tell you the only thing I ever did to Allison, Granny. When she talks, I listen, and I'm probably the first person that ever has. All right, you know why? Because she's a really interesting person, and I don't think her parents or you or anybody else in her rich, empty life has a clue on how interesting or how lonely she is. You know why?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Yeah, because you've never taken the time. And she deserves way better than what you guys have ever given her.
Wait, stop! We found it! Cedric's fucking organizer, we have it.
Hey, Scott, what we need to prove Cedric is running the numbers operation.
Yes, Cedric, not Jamal. Which means he had no reason to kill him. But I did. I was afraid for my life. And I did it in self-defense. And you and everybody else better be prepared to accept that.
Was it something I said?
No, I'm just finishing what I started. Sorry I lost it earlier.
It's okay. I kind of like you out of control. It almost makes you human.
Instead of some infallible
Pompous.
know-it-all.
Come on. I already told you I didn't think of you that way anymore. Although there is that side of you. But the rest of you is not so bad, so just kind of keep that in mind next time you decide to be so hard on yourself.
Not so bad, raves Dr. Eve Lambert. I'll put that on my resume.
Oh, and one more thing. If you ever need a sidekick, call me. I don't believe in limits either.
Well, I think I should be going.
Stay. I want to hear what the good detective has to report. Is there any evidence on that gadget?
Our men are still checking it out.
Anything come up besides that game?
That's the problem. Our computer experts think the game is some kind of firewall.
To keep us out of the file, Cedric didn't want anyone else to see because it would prove he was running the numbers racket, just like we said.
Meaning that Jamal had nothing to do with Cedric, and he had no reason for shutting him up. I don't really know how many times we have to explain this.
As soon as I've got anything concrete, I'll let you know.
Well, looks like you got the wrong man.
You know what? It doesn't matter what that computer says. You were a wanted fugitive, and I turned you in. So this belongs to me.
Somebody help me remember, what were the terms for the reward?
It was on my head, so it was kind of hard to figure it out. It said, for the arrest and conviction of a Mr. Jamal Woods. Is that what it said? Yeah, I think that's what it said.
Yeah, I do believe that's right. So let me get this straight now. No conviction, no reward.
Exactly. So if you don't mind...
So what's the matter, Nana?
Well, I was just thinking that maybe I'd better put our lawyers on alert in case there are any repercussions from your involvement with Mr. Woods.
Did you see that? It's over. We did it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
That's why I'm walking out that door.
Hey, listen, man, you need to ditch this negative attitude. As soon as that computer guy opens up Cedric's files, you're gonna be out of here.
Well, hey, any way it works out, I still owe you one.
Hey, you wanna pay me back? Figure out how this whole mess started and try not to do it again.
Well, that works for you?
I keep making the same mistakes. Maybe you can do better.
Well, I've gotten smarter about one thing. I know who my friends are now, anyway.
All right, I'm going to check with Garcia on some stuff, all right?
All right,
Wait,
later.
Frank. You're awesome.
He's all right. The awesome one is you.
Yeah, well, it took you long enough to figure that one out.
Well, you mastered long enough with that pain in the butt, facade you had going on there.
God, can't you ever just say anything nice?
All right, yeah. Thank you. All right, you never gave up on me.
I told you. It wasn't in my nature.
I thought I was gonna be spending the next 20 years in prison.
Yeah, well, you're not, so get over it. Okay, because you got 20 years of free time just to show me how appreciative you are.
Okay. Might not be so bad, actually. I mean, prison, I mean. I can, catch up on some reading, kick it with the guys,
That's so
no
funny.
girls chewing my
Yeah,
ear
nice.
off. Hey.
Hey. So, the lab has your blood sample. I marked it and turned it over with my own little hands. So, what do you want to do now?
Live.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
Next Port Charles.
Ask me how long I've known Livy and how long I've known that she's your daughter.
It's a document from the judge. Lucy is your mother. You are Lucy's daughter.
What can I do for you?
You can stay away from my daughter.
Time to relax and enjoy another quiet day in Pine Valley. Right. An all-new episode of All My Children is coming up next on SoapNet. Pure Soap 24/7.